Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some A Brother, A Tale of Two Sons. So let's hop right in and start a new game. Now, I already have a little bit of save data on this game. I'm just going to click new game and start from the beginning again. I already got a decent grasp of the controls. That's the main reason I wanted to play the game previously, like off camera. So yeah.
Nai, Nai, Ana mai, Walahi Nai, Walahi, Ina Awi, Nai.
Nai! Nai! Ata! Ata, Nai! Ata!
Alright, let's start here helping out, I'm assuming who is their dad, get across this bridge. And just, I guess, get him over to that hut. I don't know what language they're speaking in this game. I don't know. If I had to guess, it's probably either A, Latin, or B, Russian. If I had to take a guess. I don't know. Also, I have to control both characters with one of each control sticks. So that's going to be, like, really fun. The little brother is the right control stick. And the older brother is the left one. So yeah. That's going to be real fun to deal with. And not overly complicated. But yeah, this is... Like, I've never seen the ending to this game. I saw a little bit of Stampy Longhead playing it, like, I would say years ago. I never saw him finish up the game, though. And I never managed to beat it on my own either, so... Yeah, it was honestly something that I have been wanting to do. It's just it's something that I never managed to pull off. Um, alright. Time to get the older brother. And pull this lever over here so I can, get this bridge to move. Okay.
Ata!
Oh, come on.
Ata!
Pick up the sticks. Come on. I'm right here. Oh.
Ata!
Man, this is gonna be, like, real awkward to deal with. Okay. Let's at least just get him over here, because I know I gotta pull him over to this. Alright. Time to get the little brother over here, too. Man, I have to look at two separate characters all at once. That's gonna be, like, really difficult to deal with. You know what? I'm just gonna use one character at a time, to move around, and then whenever I get to a certain point, I'll just move the other character. That's probably gonna be a lot easier, in my opinion. Um, so yeah. Let's just go ahead and get both brothers over here just to get their, I'm assuming, dad, up here. honestly, I really like the control scheme of this game. It's honestly kind of unique for a game that was released in what I assume is 2015. Um, like, or maybe even before, actually. Like, this was actually a pretty interesting control scheme, controlling two different characters at once, having to use them in unison.
Afia. Iya, iya. Kunga. Nah, Maridaki. Sabe. Mafi Sadi Abaya? Vida Wade.
Lia,
Ada? Tai. Haru Saiki. Wela Tarida. Amara Fika. Nadafi. Talem. Omaru. Kurosabe. Kite. Ondolade. Miyaki. Abadi.
Naya, Taliro.
Akihoe. Yada. Tia. Mari. Ro. Mai. Ya. Shuma Miraba.
Huh, turns out the language in this game isn't actually a real language. Turns out it's actually a made-up language specifically for this game, much like how they did in Shadow of the Colossus. It's like, I think, like I'd read that it was loosely based on, I think, Lebanese Arabic. I think, and like mostly because of the creator's background. Um, so yeah.
Na, Mafi, Isada.
Iya da.
Na, Mafi, Padi na.
Tabi ana. Bisayen. Nai. Mata. Ha?
Falila.
Ah.
Alright, let's get the older brother into the water. And I guess I have to have the younger brother, get onto him. Yeah, the little brother, I think he can't swim. That or he has a severe fear of swimming due to what I assume is his mother passing away. So yeah. Honestly, that kind of makes a little too much sense at that point. Okay. Let's just get both brothers up here. Yeah, I kind of have like a decent grasp of the controls. Sure, there's some times that feels a little buggy at times, but that can probably be attributed to the age of the game, being like over a decade old at this point. Like the game is at least a decade or two old, you know. So that probably explains why the controls are, particularly not as well polished as they are, what they probably would be if the game was released today. But then again, there are a lot of games that are released today that, aren't too particularly polished. I mean, come on. A lot of games have been delisted over that kind of stuff, though. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get over here. Crap. I knocked over a pot. Hopefully that didn't do anything to the brothers, like in the future. Okay. Let's have both brothers climb. So that way I can at least make it a little over here. Honestly, I love the art style of this game, and especially the music. Oh my god. Like, whenever a game has, like as good of music and an art style like this, I will always sing the game's praises. Like, I love Journey. Like, mostly because of the sheer art style, beauty, and music presented throughout the game. Like, sure, not every game should rely on, a good art style. It should also have a decent story, in my opinion. But like, if it doesn't have something to rely on to, if the story isn't like too filling. Like arts, like I feel like the stories also heavily like carried by art style. Actually, like I feel like without art style and music, a story goes nowhere, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, like, and honestly, I feel like this game does pretty much all three really well from what I've seen of it so far. You know, um, now there is a remake of this game. That would have been a lot cheaper if I decided to go through with that. Um, but I just decided not to get it because I heard that it was a worse game overall, and it would require two people, meaning that I couldn't even record a video on it. Um, so yeah, uh, like that's the main reason I decided to go with the original over the remake. Um, so yeah, either way, let's just try and see what we can do here. Yeah, it's probably going to be pretty difficult to get both characters controlled relatively easy, but still, I know I can do it. You know? Alright, I'm going to pause the recording right here. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just continue the game. Um, hopefully there's, like at least a save point mechanic in this game, because I don't want to, have to rely on checkpoints at every turn. Man, the camera angle is kind of screwing me over here. Like, don't get me wrong, I can still get through this game pretty easily, but like it's just that the camera angle in combination with the controls are kind of screwing me over, especially since I'm not used to having to control two different characters with one control stick each. Um, like I'm not used to that kind of mechanic, so that's probably also why I'm not doing as good here. Because this is the first game I've played of this kind. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the game so far. Uh, but it is kind of complicated. It's more than what I'm used to. Um, but hey, at least I can actually uh, probably get used to it by the end. You know? Um, Alright. You know what? Let's have the little brother stay in front, just in case. Um, okay, I know how to get through this puzzle. I've already been through it before. Um, okay. Yeah, let's lure the dog over here and have the little brother climb up here and yell for the dog. Um, okay. Yeah, I need to... Crap. Yeah, let's have the dog get over here this time instead of, with like moving too quickly. Because I don't want the dog to maul any of the brothers. You know? Um, okay. That was way too close. Uh, holy crap. How did I fall off almost 3 times? Like, Jesus Christ. Crap. Um, man, that almost screwed me over. Okay. Um, man, this dog is dumb. Alright. Let's have the older brother get over here. I want the younger brother to have, the ability to get up here first, because I'm assuming he's a slower character. Okay. Time to climb up. There, I made it out. Now that's about the furthest I really ever made it in this game. I made it a little bit past this, actually, but yeah. I'm getting to the point where the furthest point I reached of the game. Because I think that, a point that I left off on was, I think, somewhere around my second rock climbing segment. I think, okay. Yeah, here's the brother, the older brother. Time to get the rope down. Yeah, this is around the point that I left off at. Whenever I originally did my first playthrough off camera. Um, so yeah. Um, okay. Um, yeah, let's try and move in tandem. Um, because that's probably the best option we have. Um, Trap. Yeah, I screwed up on that part. Um, yeah, let's just try and see what I can do here. Um, yeah, this is probably going to be for the best. Um, if I just try and do this. Okay. Uh, well, at least I made it out, perfectly fine, too. Alright, I'm gonna check and see how long you've been playing for real quick. So, yeah. Man, I still have, like, God, I want to say 15 minutes left of this video. Um, either way, let's just try and see what I can do here. Oh, wait, maybe I can, talk to this guy, because, that wheel, I'm gonna have to, keep it spinning, but I don't know how to keep it spinning to get both brothers across. So yeah. Okay. Let's at least get this brother running. Um, let's try and see what I can do. Okay. I don't know where to go. Wait, maybe I can use... Nope, I can't even use that barrel. Okay, I don't even know what to do here. You know what? Let's get both brothers on this side of the bridge. I don't even know what to do here, because I have to get both brothers across to progress. But I can only get one brother across at a time. That's kind of my main issue here. Maybe I can, get this guy up here to help out. Okay. Yeah, let's just try and see what we can do. Okay. Okay. Let's have the little brother mess around with the hay. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Huh. Alright, let's just continue the game. Because this might genuinely be what I have to do. Okay, it says that there's like... I don't even know what it means by this. The guide. You know? Either way, let's just try and see what I can get done. Okay. Maybe I can actually use this thing to my advantage here. Alright. I don't know what to do here. Like, I genuinely don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, at all. Because there's still at least this at the very least. Okay. Well, maybe I gotta use both brothers. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Yeah, this is probably what I gotta get done. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Because that guy, he's the only other option I really have, but I don't know what to do. Because, frankly, there's nothing here I can interact with past the wheel. Oh, wait, here we go. Maybe I can use this sheep here. Yeah, this sheep is probably gonna be... yeah, it's probably gonna be for the best if I just use this sheep. Alright. Yeah, this is probably... There we go! Now I can get both brothers across. Because at least a sheep is actually turning the wheel for us. Man, that was weird of a puzzle. You know, I like if I didn't think quickly enough, I probably would have never solved it. Um, all right. Either way, let's just try and keep going. Um, since this is kind of like one of the last you know areas I wanted to go through this video. Because there's at least a little bit left. I know I'm about 20 minutes through, I want to say. Somewhere around that point, I think. Um, yeah, I think I'm like 19, 20 minutes through of the 30 something minute long video. So yeah.
Hey, Maru!
Maru, when hadi? Da? Sa?
Da, yeah.
Wait, why is there two beds here? I don't want to bother the troll. I don't want to bother him.
Hey, Naya!
Uh,
Hey, Naya!
okay, let's just step out of his way real quick. Because I don't want to bother him too much. For obvious reasons. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's just try and get the little brother across now. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm doing pretty well so far in terms of outright progress. Sure, I'm probably not doing the greatest on time, but hey, at least it's something. Wait, he's coming up to help us. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting, like, a troll to help us out. I was expecting him to, try and grind up our bones or something. Alright, let's just try and ask him for our help. Alright. Let's just climb. Yeah, let's move the older brother out of the way. Time for the younger brother now. Man, I got pretty good at the controls kind of fast. Like, sure, there's some aspects of the game I could clearly work on. Like with the grabbing mechanic that I seem to be lacking on. But, at least I'm doing pretty decent. Alright. Wait, the troll's coming. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know if I can, keep using the troll. Or goblin or whatever he is. I don't even know what he is. I know he's like a troll, goblin, something of that sort. I just don't know specifically what. Alright, let's just, I guess, walk across him. I don't know, like, if I can keep using them, because something about that doesn't feel right to me. Hopefully I can get a checkpoint sometime soon, because I'm like, God, I want to say 24, 25 minutes in now. Honestly, this game is kind of fun. It's a lot more fun than what I thought it would. Like what I thought it would be initially. The mechanics are kind of interesting for what they are. Ooh. I feel so bad there. I accidentally just killed one of the brothers. Man, I feel so bad for that. Alright, let's wait for the troll, or whatever he is. To actively get across. Okay, I guess I had to climb across him, I guess? Yeah, here we go. Man, I just feel so bad for basically abusing this troll, goblin, whatever he is. You know, I don't even know what he is specifically, but I'm glad he's here to help. Um, man, please do not. I hope that's not like considered like mythical beast racism. I hope to God that isn't what that is. You know, for obvious reasons. I just can't tell specifically what he is. Like, I know he's like a troll, goblin, something of that sort. Well, probably a troll, if I had to take a guess. Um, but, yeah, it's probably less likely that it's a goblin. Because goblins are smaller and more green. Than this little goober right here. Okay, I guess I have to wait on the troll. Okay. Um, yeah, let's just try and see what I can get done. Come on, you troll, whatever you are. Uh, yeah, let's just try and, I guess, get done. There we go, I can finally jump up. Yeah, let's just try and, I guess, climb up here. I do not want to fall off, for obvious reasons, because that would more than certainly result in one of the brothers' deaths. So yeah. Yeah, let's just try and climb up with both brothers. Um, man, I took forever to get here, and it's wild that I did. Okay, let's wait on the troll. Just so I can at least get through here at least a little bit. Okay, hopefully there's a checkpoint sometime soon. Okay. Honestly, I like this little troll guy. You know, he's pretty useful. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Troll. Hopefully we'll meet each other again if we separate ways. Okay. Yeah, let's at least get both brothers across this lake. Because there's no way I can, get the little brother across with his, I'm assuming, fear of swimming. Okay. Yeah, this is probably gonna have us separate ways from the troll. And honestly, that kind of sucks, because he was, by far, one of the biggest allies I've had. Alright, sorry about that. Let's play for a little bit more. Because I could easily get to a checkpoint in whatever I have left of the video, probably. But yeah, let's just see what I can get done. Because I played for about 28 minutes now. Okay. Let's get this door open to let the other brother in. Okay, here we go. I don't trust this music. I really don't. Because ominous music never means anything good. Like, whether it be in a movie, show, game, whatever. Like, if you hear ominous music, you're probably doomed. Alright. Yeah, let's just wait, for this to open up. Yeah, this is probably the best option we have right now. Okay, here we go. You know what? That's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.